Hi everybody, I'm David Coogle, Director of Kelleher & Rogers Hong Kong Auction Division. I'm here with the Managing Director, Lawrence Gibson, who's going to tell us a little bit about our exciting October 15th and 16th auction sale, not being in Hong Kong, but in Danbury under license with our sister firm, Kelleher Auctions. Larry, could you tell us a little bit about what this auction brings to market? Because I'm stymied by it.
I'm Larry Gibson, and I've been around Kelleher, as you know, for a long time, and involved with the Asian markets. This sale is our sale 48. It'll be coming up October 15th and 16th, and it's going to be held here. And it's a very nice sale. It's a deep sale, although we oftentimes include the rest of Asia and the Far East in here. In this case, virtually all of it is made up of the China areas. We're going to have a nice section of Qing Dynasty. We're going to have just the biggest core of the collection in terms of numbers and value lies in the People's Republic of China.
Boy, so
there is a lot of it.
I noticed in the warehouse there seemed to be a larger section devoted to storing these lots. What's going on?
Well, this sale, the way it worked out is that we have much more than usual in terms of collection lots. And collection lots could be, a few specialized pieces of a particular issue on a set of stock sheets, or it could be multiple cartons, just packed with China. And we have both in this sale.
Now, did this start at Michael Rogers in Winter Park, where Michael liked to do the box lots, and carried on to John Bull in Hong Kong?
Well, we really expanded it, I have to say, when we owned and ran John Bull in Hong Kong, because that was something that had not been done before, or I can also say since, in Hong Kong. We really were the first people to go to Hong Kong with a lot of bulk lots. And that just created a lot of excitement back then.
I never saw that anywhere else. And as being the pleasure of being the auctioneer there, it tired me out. I was running out of increments because we'd open lots at 1,000 and they'd sell for 100,000.
But I did that on purpose.
I know you did.
This is the only way I can get even with David.
Well, there we go. That's what you like about us.
But it was fun.
What I noticed with these collection lots, no one else is selling them. So you have a product in one of the hottest marketplaces with the most interest and diversity, and we're the only ones offering these kind of sales. It's kind of like a no-brainer to me, but I guess it comes down to getting the goods, right? Isn't that what it's always been about with Asia?
Well, yeah, and I think, just all
China
the years,
specifically,
all the years, we've been involved, and me as well, in Asia over 30 years, starting actually in the 1980s before my time at Michael Rogers. It's been something that we've established a good reputation. So now, a lot of the old collectors who formed these collections in the 70s, 80s, and 90s are getting older, and they're saying, okay, it's time to sell. So they're coming out. These are genuine lots, no strings attached. Come here, bid.
no reserves, being sold at whatever it brings.
Correct.
Wow, that's what I know when I buy at auction. That's what I like.
Yeah. And this should bring a lot of excitement. I think not only for new collectors who may want to jump into a new field, but the trade.
Is it true that there are so many monkeys they couldn't be contained in a cage?
There's a lot of monkeys. One of the highlights of the sale is just a beautiful condition, unfolded, perfect condition, complete sheet of 80 of the monkeys.
Lovely.
And then in addition, we also have numerous blocks of 8, 4, etc., and singles and so forth. But it's just an iconic stamp.
Usually we discuss things over a bourbon in the evening. You haven't mentioned me yet what your favorite lot in the sale is. Would you mind sharing that with us right now?
Well, I could do that. We had a very, very good consignor who, David, you remember the
Goodman collection. The man's name happened to be Goodman. His United States, I worked on and sent in to get graded certificates. I do not remember in recent times more stamps coming back with grade of 100 and 100J from his United States. And I know when I picked up that China and showed it to you, I don't see that excitement in you all the time because you've seen it all, but you were pretty excited about that collection.
I heard so much about his U.S. collection. Then when his China came in, it was shocking because Mr. Goodman loved to collect blocks of 4.
and bigger, right? Because
and some bigger. But he had just ordinary blocks of 4, but he also had imprint blocks and other marginal markings.
Right, all the different marginal markings that I know have become a rage.
So you have all these really great sets in blocks of 4. It should be pretty exciting.
So is your favorite item from the
No, well, it is, but it's not from the People's Republic. It's actually it's from the early period. Mr. Goodman has the most spectacular $10 Hall of Classics in a bottom margin imprint block of 6.
Do they come in different printings?
They do. This is the one in this sale is from the first Peking printing, and we all hope for the London printing, but forget that. You just add a 0 if that's the case. But
maybe 2.
But this block is just absolutely spectacular. It's never hinged, perfect like it was printed yesterday. If there's a nicer one out there, I would be shocked. And when I did see that, because his collecting of blocks and multiples went all the way back to the Qing dynasty, and then went right through the Republic years, and then of course on through the Republic.
Is that being sold as one collection?
No.
Did you break those out?
No, we got broken out. Some really nice individual lots.
I never know with you. I got to check out.
I think Mr. Goodman is going to be surprised and happy. Let's put it that way.
I think our clients bidding and buying are going to be happy because this stuff hasn't been seen in 30, 40 years.
Yeah, he was buying blocks of 4. Afterwards with the People's Republic, when after 1979, when they switched their new issue service to Unicover in Cheyenne, Wyoming, right? They had a policy where you had to buy blocks of 4. So what happened was most of the collectors have an album, right? So they would take one stamp off the block, put that in their album, and then have a stock book with a block of 3. But Mr. Goodman had blocks of 4 going back to before the Cultural Revolution. Right. Yeah. So it's pretty impressive.
And number of consigners, any sense of how many different people are comprised in this? 50, 75, 100?
There's probably somewhere in the vicinity of 100 because you
100 different collectors' collections. Now, are these just being sold as they are? I mean, in other words, no reserves, no strings?
No reserves, no strings.
So opening it to 50% and they're for sale. And I know you put a cheap enough price at 50%, they're really a bargain.
Yeah, they should generate a lot of interest. And I think for the people who are coming, we actually do have some friends that will be joining us from China.
Wait a minute. So you've got all these big, bulky lots. How are people going to have the time to view them?
Well, we have a special program set up with Mr. Bin Gu in our office, who is just enormously helpful with anything related to Hong Kong.
He's the key Hong Kong guy.
He is.
Absolutely.
And Bin has set up from October 1st to October 10th a service, and I urge people to reach out to it where he will be able to provide everything from videos to individual analysis of lots that people might be interested in.
Maybe live FaceTime type.
Live FaceTime.
Maybe it's not FaceTime. Maybe
Zoom
it's
type thing.
Zoom FaceTime.
We have all these facilities here, so people that may be in China or elsewhere.
So you've taken this into account because I know although some of the Asian clients will be here in the facility to view in advance, many more won't be. So they'll have their agent here, or if they're not, they can reach out to Ben again. October 1st through 10th? And make an appointment because that's probably going to get filled up pretty quickly, that time slot.
Exactly.
And I think it's important because I know when I want to see lots, boy, I want to see the lots, right?
So if you
show me the money.
If there's a lot there and you happen to be in Guangdong, you say, boy, I wish I could see this lot more. Get in touch with Ben.
You don't need a genie in the bottle. You can just call Ben.
That's right. And we have
a plane ticket.
We have the facility here, and we'll be able to.
Well, that is really that's cool. I like that. I think our clients are going to like that. I know we offer that service. I didn't realize we offered that service in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
We offered for our Kelleher clients in America, but that's even nicer that you offered for our clients.
Well, this was Ben's idea, so I have to give him a shout out for that because. With so many collection lots, and he's allowing a full 10 days. So we're hopeful people take advantage of it.
What time does the auction start? Because I know that as the auctioneer, I always oversleep, and I know that because it's a 12-hour time difference, I think it's still 12 hours.
It might be the time of the year it changes.
Right.
But what we try to do is start it at 9 o'clock
New York time.
New York Eastern time.
So that's like 9
And that'll
o'clock.
be 9 o'clock
Hong Kong.
in Hong
So
Kong time.
and that won't be too late because I know my trips to Hong Kong.
No.
I never got to bed before 3 a.m.
No,
with you. That was
that's
a given. So
Yeah.
that'll be great. So people will have plenty of time to view in advance.
Yep.
They'll have plenty of time to bid. What are we missing? What are we missing about this sale, Larry? There's got to be something else I didn't drag out of you.
You know, I think we have it. I'm just excited, very excited. I can't wait for it to come, Dave. I'll tell you the truth. This is going to be fun. Different sale, fun sale.
Well, I know that I'll be out of increments because you're probably going to start these lots at 1,000 and watch them go to 100,000.
Nah, I'm not that bad.
And I know you'll love that because that's that dynamic we have. And how low can we go to get the high price? And it seems like in Hong Kong, Asia, the lower you estimate it, the higher it brings. And I never could understand that phenomena because we don't have that in America.
Yeah, right.
But hey, I've embraced it. I've learned a lot from the Happy Valley collection.
Happy Valley
in Hong Kong.
yeah.
I remember, my gosh, those box lots there.
Unbelievable.
I mean, the lot wouldn't close. I could not close the lot. There was always someone bidding, and
Yeah.
there was a room full of 150 people.
Yeah, those were the days.
It
Huh?
was the craziest times, I got to say. But that excitement sounds like it's going to be carried over into this sale.
Well, we're hoping for it.
I'm really looking forward to that. That's really cool. Thank you, everybody. That's really exciting. And we look forward to you participating in this sale. Make sure you talk to Ben about previewing the sale remotely, or more importantly, if you're coming to the office, let us know. We'd love to get you lunch and make you feel good about what you're doing and enjoy our services here at Kelleher and Rogers while we're here in Denver.
Thank you, and good luck with your bidding.